When people say that drag needs to be a binary transformation to be valid, I think they don't understand drag at all. I'm Sasha Velour, and this is Jezebel Quickies. Smoke and Mirrors is a full-length, one-queen drag spectacular. It unfolds over 13 different lip-sync performances, each one a little complete story on its own, but together I think they chart a bit of a chaotic narrative of my life, and I kind of see Smoke and Mirrors really revealing some true things about me, some deep things that are hard to express through drag, stuff about grief, about identity, about gender, about depression and anxiety, but told through a language of spectacle. Even when I'm not on stage, when I'm not costumed like this, I see myself as being something more complicated than just a cis man. Fluidity means that I don't have to be locked into one way. And all of the different versions of myself that have been and that will be are all equally real, are all equally valid, and I want to hold space for them. And I try to underscore that message for myself and for the audience on stage by transforming in front of their eyes into different versions of myself that do express gender differently. Maybe a bit of a more old-fashioned way of doing drag is to try to conform to a familiar idea of femininity. What I want to do with drag is always to create a character that has fluidity and queerness built into it. So I'm not trying to achieve a familiar idea of gender, I'm trying to hopefully achieve many different new possibilities. When you look back at the history of drag, there's a lot of wild gender expression happening on stage, but those performers, those artists, were not always allowed to express their queerness as real people. And so the shift that's happening now is that we're able to come out as being genuinely queer, as being non-binary, as being trans. I think that's creating opportunities for people who live outside of those strict binaries to self-determine success and art for themselves.